Going on to my Taurus out there. So you have the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the King of Cups, the World. Then you have the Page of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Death card, the High Priestess, the King of Swords, and last but not least, you have the Eight of Wands. So for you, Taurus, right? You do have a minor arcana that represents Taurus, and you do have the major arcana that represents the opposite of Taurus. King of Cups represents Taurus and Capricorn put together, and the Death card represents Scorpio, which is the exact opposite sign of Taurus. So with that being said, what I'm seeing here is that for you, Taurus, right? A lot of you right now, you have the Ten of Wands, and then you have the Knight of Swords. The Ten of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the King of Cups. This is about how a lot of you, Taurus, right? A lot of you are pretty much, I mean, straightforward. A lot of you are pretty much letting go of the people who talk down onto you, talk to you like you're trash, treat you like trash, right? It's a whole new beginning, whole new level of self-respect that a lot of you Taurus have. A lot of you Taurus can be the bull that, unfortunately, gets deleted, right? Let's just say that the bull that can get deleted. And the reason why it is that this is a situation is because a lot of you have a newfound level of self-respect, as you should. A lot of times, people down the earth signs, right? They spend a lot of time thinking that they spend a lot of time thinking that they're not really worth anything. Whether it's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, a lot of times people spend a lot of time downing the earth signs, and a lot of you Taurus are not whining about it. You're being fairly quiet. You're being focused. Ten of Wands, you're picking up your work, and you're moving forward with your life, and you're not wondering about the past relationships, right? The Knight of Swords, and you're not wondering about the past relationships that you've dealt with and the issues that you've had with them. You're more so moving forward in your own lives, and because of that, because of the fact that you're moving forward, this is more so about how they can't stand the fact that when you broke up with them, they just had to, say something about you that you thought that they wanted to see if you still cared enough to kind of come back and give some sort of pushback with that. And as a result, because of it, when you didn't do that, right, and you were the King of Cups. I said King of Pentacles, King of Cups. The King of Pentacles is a conglomerate of, there's just so much gold on this card. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see. Sorry about that. But this is the King of Cups. The King of Pentacles is a conglomeration of Capricorn and Taurus. Sorry. This being the King of Cups here is about how a lot of you Taurus are in control of your emotions, and that no matter what it is that these people say, no matter what it is that they have said to you, right, when you weren't rocking with them anymore, it's irrelevant. A lot of you Taurus understand that, you're not going to allow these people to get up underneath your skin, right? And now a lot of you are staying focused. So because of the fact that a lot of you are staying focused, you have the World and the Page of Swords. And the World and the Page of Swords represents this being a situation where because of this, a lot of you need to understand now that because of the fact that you have much more self-respect now, the whole world, I can't even say this enough, the whole world is opened up to you because now you have self-respect there now, right? In a place where they wanted you to loathe yourself. They wanted you to dislike yourself. They wanted you to be, depressed and stuff like this, because that's what it is that people want. A lot of times people run games on you because they like you, but they want you to be dejected, right? They want you to feel rejected. They don't, they don't want you to actually have any kind of self-respect. They don't want you to feel any kind of joy. So when people try to do that, what it is that a lot of times people try to go to extreme lengths to make you feel rejected. And one of the best ways for you to not feel rejected and dejected is for you, Taurus, to understand who are you on the inside. Like who really are you? What are you really about? You have to take that into consideration. Who are you and what are you really about? You know, really, it's more so about how, because of that, this is about how a lot of you happen to be in a situation where, if you happen to be in a situation where people, that person that you were once hanging out with, they're going to try to continue to stay in contact with you, okay? So more than likely you won't get the Six of Cups, because the Six of Cups is more about how you stop talking to them and then they try to reconnect. But if they don't stop talking to you, then more than likely you're not going to get the Six of Cups. In this reading, I'm going to shuffle up the cards. I'm going to show you how I'm shuffling up the cards, but I'm telling you, you're not going to get the Six of Cups because of the fact that you're in a situation where this person hasn't stopped talking to you. They're constantly in a particular scenario where they have to say certain things to you and to try to make you feel dejected, text your phone and all this other type of stuff. When you, Taurus, just want to live and let live, and they can't stand the fact that you, Taurus, are moving forward without them because they liked you so much. But part of why it's like the movie Misery. They had to break you. They had to break you internally so that, and make you be dejected so that you won't leave them, so that you won't, you know what I mean, hang out with them, so that you won't do this, you won't do that. And that stuff is backfiring. When you have self-respect and it's not a delusion, and you have work ethic, and you're going to take action to make sure that, you know, you get your creativity out there, and you do the things that you need to do. Now you're in a particular situation where you have that level of understanding. No matter what it is that people say about you, it's always irrelevant. You know, there was a point in time where people used to make fun of my skin tone, my hair texture, my nose, my features, the Trinidad and Tobago. They used to talk about this, talk about that, talk about whatever. But how is it that people can talk smack when I got 2 books out, and all of my loyal subscribers take my words seriously enough to put their money where their mouth is? Go out, buy the books. Come get readings from me. You know, I'm gonna be producing a lot more in the future. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, because I got some pretty wild stuff that's really going to, y'all are gonna see. But trust me, if I live long enough and I'm in a position to with y'all, we're gonna see what we can accomplish over here, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give the credit right back to y'all, because if it wasn't for y'all, you Taurus and all of the other zodiac signs, I wouldn't be here. And that is that level of self-respect that I'm talking about, that a lot of you Taurus have to have, because people will talk all types of nonsense about you, to you, but then when you don't listen to that, this is what it is that they got to do. Excuse me. They got to create fights. They got to create mischief. They got to show you how much they don't like you. They got to make a problem out of every time they see you. You got to be on site. The Death card in the High Priestess now represents this being a situation where how a lot of you need to understand that none of this stuff matters anymore once it is that you choose to walk away. None of this stuff matters. There's none of the, Oh. There's none of this stuff that matters. There's none of that stuff that matters. All of this stuff right here is you. And you looking towards your own future. What they've got going on, that was my family. All of this stuff that they've got going on, all of that stuff has nothing to do with it. Then you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is, especially when you stay quiet, you stay silent, you don't say anything, right? Because Taurus in the major arcana is represented by Hierophant and the High Priestess, right? High Priestess can also represent Virgo as well. But in this case, obviously, y'all are Taurus, so doing a reading for y'all. So this definitely represents you. So this is about how a lot of you Taurus need to understand that what you've got going on, what it is that you Taurus got going on, is you understand now that all you need to do is just be quiet, and that you need that peace, you need that level of peace, but you wasn't getting it with this person from the not so distant past, and you realize that they're not right for you. So guess what it is that you did? A lot of you Taurus, y'all had so much self-respect, y'all got away from these individuals in the first place because you knew that they were a dub. So now you have the King of Swords and the Eight of Wands. The King of Swords and the Eight of Wands represents, so now is the next chapter of your life. And you Taurus are now thinking about what it is that you got to do, what you want to happen to you in the future, and how do you plan on getting it, and what is going on around you now that you're going to have to take care of. So now this is a situation where you now understand that I should say more so now that you understand that, right? The Eight of Wands is really more so about self-understanding of what it is that you need. You really want that. You really want, let me show you. Let me show you that I'm shuffling up these cards, okay? But the Eight of Wands represents that self-realization that you do have self-respect, and that, you know, people have been treating you like pure trash, especially when it comes to relationships, and you do go through a lot of heartbreaks. So now it's like you Taurus wanting something concrete. And then when a person isn't going to give you anything concrete, a lot of you Taurus understand that you're not going to put up with that. So let's clarify now. Let's clarify the High Priestess. I'm going to show you. I'm going to shuffle up these cards, showing you how I'm shuffling up. Hold on. Showing you how I'm shuffling up these cards, right? And I guarantee you, you're not going to get the Six of Cups. To clarify the High Priestess, the Justice, right? You have the Justice, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, because they're trying to keep communication with you. The Justice now and the Eight of Pentacles now represents, to clarify the High Priestess, you finally figured out that you have some sort of self-respect, and now this is where everything starts to unfold for you, because now this is the Eight of Pentacles, this is a new chapter in your life. And because of the fact that this is a new chapter in your life, you're not going to allow people to sit around you or be around you, more so specifically, and they're not, the two of you don't benefit each other. You're benefiting them exclusively, but they're not benefiting you, and you be okay with it, right? You're not going to be okay with that stuff. The Three of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles represents you're going to move forward. And as a result of this, you're going to have a lot more, not just financially, but peace of mind, love around you, all of that type of stuff. And because of it, you're going to see how your life is going to turn around now that you have chosen to stop fighting with somebody, and really more so stop fighting with your life, and understand to accept it for what it is. People who choose to go above and beyond to show you how much they dislike you, they're playing a game, but you realize that it's not up to you to try to change them. This is something that they have to learn to do on their own. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. You're not going to get the Six of Cups. Let me show it to you. Turn it around, because I don't read upside down cards. See? Six of Wands, Five of Cups, Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands. To clarify the King of Swords. So yeah, so now that you're in a point in your life now, not really in a situation, but a point in your life now where a lot of you Taurus have some sort of meaning to your life. The Six of Wands and the Five of Cups now represents you moving forward, and people are the person that you were, you were talking to but was treating you like trash, they wish that they were around you now. I guarantee you they wish that they were around you now. The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Wands now represents. So this is about how a lot of you Taurus seem to be in a situation where you know, not only are they wishing for it, but they're now reminiscing of, from the perspective of, what have I done? And they wish that, you know, they wouldn't have said those types of stuff, did all that type of stuff, but it's too late. They should have known that when you were trying to get to know them, but no, they had to, everything was dysfunctional for them because they couldn't control themselves. Then you have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you Taurus don't care about what it is that they've got. A lot of you Taurus are going to take a step back, separate from anybody that's dysfunctional, not talk to them. You're not even going to talk to them at all. Move forward on with your life. Do the hard work that it takes to change your circumstance around. Here comes the glow up. You Taurus are going to be better off for it. Trust me. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. As of right now, we have 7,113 subscribers. Thank y'all so much. I just want to say a couple more things actually before I end this video. There's a link in the comment section called the link tree. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website in which it has ways you can support me, as well as financially support me as well. From my Instagram page, you can always feel free to follow me there. My clothing store, right? I do sell clothing as well, hoodies like this. Okay, yes, this is an original archetype, but yes, hoodies like this, sweatshirts, t-shirts. And for private tarot readings, right, it'll say private tarot readings there. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website in which it has the prices for private tarot readings, the description, how much time you get. Scroll down a little bit. It'll have the buy now button there. It'll also have the Cashapp cash tag above it. And the buy now button is clickable. It'll take you directly to PayPal. And if you need any help, then feel free to contact me at Kareemspiritworks, yahoo.com. Thank you. There we go. So now, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.